Chief Fanny, Buffer, greetings to Aisha, greetings to every living man and living woman. Straight to the point. What I gotta say now is that liberation, most people hear the word liberation. Do you really understand the etymology between liberation? Liberation means to set one mind, body, and soul free. Let me give you an example of Traoré, President of Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso removed the French forces and he resolved the resources for the people. He didn't resolve the resources for himself, like the puppet politicians does. Right? So, take this as an example. Who make the water that you get in your pipe? Here, that the resources come from the land here. As you have any intention to tell me, if you can't answer that, then I suggest you just stay silent. Who make the water that we get in the pipe? Who make the water that you get in the pipe? Alright, it's a natural resource. So why you think you should be paying for water that nature provides for you naturally? Do you think that any external occupation should be charging you for the resources that Mother Nature provides for you naturally? This is some of the serious questions that I would love some of you to really answer. Because you gotta look at, if you're claiming to be liberated, liberation comes with a very controversial question. Are you willing to stand up and fight the battle to be free, mentally, physically, and spiritually? Do you understand that you're under occupation by a foreign corporation? This guy itself as a government on your soil with a CEO acting as a prime minister. Do you understand the level of indoctrination through the school system that came down to your children, that mentally disabled the minds? So you can't think straight. You just know what is up against you. All you see is like a garden, and you think that the roses down the tree is there for you, but the minute you touch it, some external force coming to you with a gun and telling you that you're under arrest. You have to understand that your resources is now a commodity for external source, because guess what? You give it to them by consent. Why? Because you don't understand tricks that these people use to enslave you. And the enslavement that is used, the enslavement that is used is a mental enslavement to trap the mind so the mind can't think critically. Freedom comes from a mind that can process information. Long knowledge of its history is past, right through its present, and be able to represent who it truly is. If you do not understand the logics from what these people are doing to you, then you will always be a mental slave, and your physical body will be attached to slavery. Just like when they ask you in court if you understand, and you say yes, you just give consent by jurisdiction. It's called consent to join that in contract. Many knowledge are shared, but only peace can be digested by the simple-minded, because they're not critically equipped to acknowledge where I'm coming from and grasp the information, to learn why you have to question everything. You can't just accept what was told to you. You see, the very same one who claims that they represent you, supposed to be serving you, and not you serving them. So when they are acting tyrannical, you're supposed to be held and accountable. You should not be sitting back and smiling and taking things for granted when these people act like a puppet. Many of you don't understand that the court certificates are fun. And that is what next is in the next speech. It's very difficult to explain that to you. Yeah. And many of you don't understand that the so-called consolidated funds that they claim they pay these civil servants out of is your money that you're supposed to be accessing. But that will be for another speech, because it's very long to drag it out. So when we talk about liberation, we mean to liberate the mind, the body and the soul. So you can't talk about the brothers in Africa who's liberating themselves from external interference. You yourself has external interference, digging into your business and dictating your everyday life. It's all a de facto corporation, acting as a government on your soil, representing the crown, calling itself Sindins and the Ghanaians. This is you, Romy. Every time you advocate to being a citizen, you advocate to being a slave. So right now we come to break this spell. I know many people, this is fear and this is knowledge. And by fear, they submit and they're afraid to stand up for the rights. But being a warrior, you see on my chat? No fear. Mr. Man, when you recognize me in the front day, you have to leave. Because you know, fear is the very eyes and the essence of knowledge that supersedes everything he knows. Because he's talking about legality and I'm talking about lawful. And the foundation in which I stand on is more solid. It is like on the sand, so when the water touches it, it washes away. But I'm on solid rock. And the message I bring is spark the attention in the brothers and ears and eyes so that you can see where I'm coming from and grasp the energy. I'm here to break the one. I'm here to give you a sense of reality so you can go to the truth. Truth will set you free. A short speech. I don't want to cause so much affrightation, anger, and vexation in the people, even though they're in a passive, obedient stage. I just want to send a message so that some of them sleeping people could be a little bit awakened to the truth. So the message is, if you're going to talk about liberation, first understand your culture, understand who you are, where you're coming from, and liberate from the mind to the body and the soul. So let the physical be liberated. Don't let the physical be a slave. And you're talking about liberation, and you're still under control from external sources. Peace and love, my people. Balance and oneness. Sharp message. Give thanks again, Arisha. More power, energy, and